I've also heard that as parents or caregivers, it's really important for us to have an understanding of how emotions were managed and addressed in our family when we were growing up.
Yeah, so when our child has a big emotion, we often have like a really automatic response. So that might be the kind of, dismissing, no, don't, emotions, don't feel that, that's, you're okay, you're fine, everything's fine, and just kind of brushing it away. We might also feel really angry in that moment as well. So these automatic responses are shaped by, our own family and how emotions were responded to. So were emotions, was it okay to feel emotions in your family? Or was it actually, it's not okay to feel angry, anger's not expressed in this household, if you feel anger, slightest sense of anger, we leave and we don't talk about it. Or it could have been actually anger was a really scary thing in the house, and it was quite uncontained. So I think when we're thinking about how we parent our children, it's always useful just to take a moment to think about our own family of origin and how emotions were talked about. Were they okay? Weren't they okay? How was it dealt with? Because that can be some of our automatic responses. So when we just take a moment to think about that, it can just help give a little bit of space before we have that automatic response where we can think and just do things a bit more consciously.
That makes sense. Well, thanks, Jess. That's been really interesting. There's lots of good things in there for us to think about. And hopefully that's going to help us when working with children and helping them to develop some emotional regulation. So it's been great. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Hopefully it's helpful.